Good, y'all. Look weird with no beard, man. I had to do it though because I kind of fucked up my beard. So in order to get it right, I just said fuck it, took it all off. It's weird as fuck, man. Don't really like it, but you gotta deal with it. You know what I mean? Gotta deal with it. We'll be back in no time. But on the other hand, man, I want to talk to y'all about being on your purpose. Because a lot of people assume that being on their purpose is going to get them more women. I mean, women are probably guilty of this shit too, on the flip side, but it mainly be men. What the fuck is my brush, man? Oh, I just had that motherfucker, man. Why does everything get lost when you try to drive, man? Yeah. But on the flip side, man, oh shit. On the flip side, it's not just men, it's women, but I'm gonna get into this shit. Just need something to stir my tea real quick. Man, we off. But I ain't gonna waste no time. The problem is when you get on your purpose, when you really on your purpose, you really grinding, we're gonna go from the man side mainly. But I'm gonna get on them women too, don't worry. Because they guilty of this shit too. When you're on your grind and you're on your purpose, trying to chase your purpose, it takes time and energy. It takes thoughts. You know, it takes intelligence, time, and energy, right? And it also takes physical, sometimes it'll take physical toll on your body, right? So how is it that you on your purpose doing all this and all that, and you actually have all this time to talk to women and try to come up with lines for women and all this? How? Now, being on your purpose could actually make you more attractive because you got more to offer, you know, you're looking better, etc., right? You got more to offer, you're looking better, etc., right? But the thing is, when it comes to getting women, there's craft to this, there's time to this, there's effort to this. And guess what? If you're putting effort and time and shit into one thing, that means another thing is suffering. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying though. This is why I still feel that having a solid ass queen is better. And when I say queen, I mean a solid chick, like a real chick that really don't be fucking with dudes and shit like that. Don't be out in the streets like that. A real queen. This is why I say she's more solid, and she'll help you on your purpose. She's gonna help you build at that. And she's on her purpose. But back to what I was saying. This is why I say having a solid queen is better than having multiple women to sleep with. Because of the energy, the time, the effort, the drama, all these things that come with it. How are you still on your purpose and you dealing with a flat tire? You dealing with arguing with a woman? All these things take time out of your, take time, energy, and focus from your purpose. So you might be still on your purpose, but you're not getting it to the full effect. I don't know about, like Pac said, fuck the small time nickel or dime. If you're going to do it, nigga. If you're going to be on your purpose, be on your fucking purpose. Ain't no time to half step and play around. Because when people play around and half step, this is where you get people like Kevin Garnett and all these other people. Yeah, they made it to where they was at, right? They made it big in life. They did great. But then they hit the stumbling block. What is the stumbling block? Women. I know it's fucked up because everybody loves women. Everybody loves sex, right? But it's a stumbling block, bro. You have to sacrifice one thing or the other. When they say that on your purpose brings you more women, what they should be saying is it makes you more attractive to women. But to get more women, I don't think so, because think about when you really wasn't on your purpose. All the time you had to call this woman, talk to this woman, think of shit to say and do this and set up this and set up the back. But if you're on your purpose, you got a CD coming out, you hustling, you got all these other things. It's hard as fuck to find time for a woman. To be honest, she should be trying to find time for you. This is what they're not telling y'all, man. There has to be a sacrifice. Sacrifices have to be made. LeBron James did not become LeBron James by chasing a bunch of women. He couldn't do it. He was in the gym. Kobe Bryant in the gym. They got to be in the gym. Bitch, you wouldn't be shooting in the gym. You have to be focused on your shit. And I understand that women is a hard thing to ignore, but it's the best thing to do, man. They got a lot of y'all believing that if you get on your purpose and start to become a great man, that women are just going to magically just disappear out of the blue. And even if that, like I said, even if it is the case that you are more attractive to women, you still, if you start to dabble into, I'm going to hook up with her, I'm going to try to hook up with this one, that one, you still taking time and energy and everything away from your purpose. As a man, nobody's coming to save us. We can't put on makeup and have a vagina and some rich dude just look up and get with some rich dude to take care of us and we ain't got to work no more. That don't work with men. Ain't nobody coming to save us, dog. So we don't have time to play. We don't have that luxury. When I work 4 days, I could get more women than I work 6 days. I don't have time. I'm being honest with y'all. I do not have time. If a woman want to see me, she got to make time. She going to have to find some time to get my time. I don't have time for the woman. I just don't. I don't have the energy. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to the gym. When I'm done with the gym, I got to go eat. Then by that time, shit, it's time to lay down. I don't even want to go on no date. I'm too tired. You see what I'm saying? So this is what they're not telling y'all when they say get on your purpose. I just want people to understand that you shouldn't even be getting on your purpose for women in the first place, because that's how many men have fell by the sword. I'm gonna be Kevin Garnett, and then now I'm Kevin Garnett. Now I'm going to start paying women and just giving off all my assets and marry the wrong woman. Now I'm Kevin Garnett or Terrell Owens, and I ain't got no money now. But I was on top of the fucking mountain. I became a king, and then I let some woman dethrone me. But if you can find a real woman that is really a queen, that's not gonna happen because she's doing her end too. But them other ones, man, they stumbling blocks, bro. They just a distraction. And I know it's hard because we want pussy and shit like that. But you gotta be smart about this shit, man, because that is your biggest stumbling block, females. And a lot of them just out to get what you got anyway. But we live in a fucked up world where there's not many queens in this motherfucker. Let's be honest about it. Let's be honest about it. That's why I say focus on your purpose anyway. Because in the end, you're going to more than likely lose dealing with women in the first place anyway. I'm not saying don't get women. I'm just saying don't take your energy and your time and effort and your thoughts and all this shit away from your purpose to put it on to trying to get women. Don't do that. It's not worth it in the end. If you're trying to become a rapper or something, you need your brain. You got to think of hooks. You got to think of instruments and all this. And who am I going to go to get this deal? Or where should I buy beats from and all that? You don't have time to contemplate, how am I going to say a line to a woman? You don't have time for that shit, bro. And honestly, we should be on more than one purpose. We shouldn't just be doing one thing. We should be trying to do different shit. So that makes it even worse. That's even less time that you have. And then what if you're a dad or something? You got to make time for your kids too. The shit is hard, man. It ain't enough time in a day, man. We all get 24 hours, but it ain't enough. Not if you're really trying to be great. All of us can be great. All of us got greatness in us, but we got to realize what's stopping us from being great. And the number one thing as a man is fucking women. That's the number one thing. If you can get over that stumbling block, you're unstoppable. Unstoppable. Nobody can fuck with you. Also, when you take your mind off of the women, you start to think about other shit. Like, you start contemplating master plans and shit. Like, oh, I wonder if I open up Coke machines or something. Whatever. Your mind is on other shit other than how to get women. But if your mind is on how to get women, it's stopping you from thinking of master plans of becoming a rapper or a basketball player, whatever you're trying to do. She got to come second, dog. She got to come second to your purpose. But in the end, real women understand this, a.k.a. queens. They understand this shit because they know by you putting your purpose first, it's going to benefit her in the end. But other women, they don't understand that. Why you going to the gym? Why you not texting me back? Why you going to work so much? They don't get it, man. She's a stumbling block. She got to go. I don't give a fuck how good her head is. What, none of that, because you can get more. You're going to get more of that. If that's all she bringing is sex, you can get that from any woman. It's not worth it, bro. Even if you winning, you could be winning even more. So, like, a lot of dudes, yeah, they winning. They got women, they winning too. But imagine if they wasn't worried about the women. They'd be winning even more. I was winning with 4 routes. You know what I mean? I was winning with 4 routes. Getting the women or whatever. Whatever you want to say, more women than I do with 6 routes. But the 6 routes is more beneficial to me, dog. Because in the end, a woman really can't be trusted. Let's be honest about it. She can leave you anytime she wants for the next motherfucker. Then what? You put all that energy and time and effort into what? Something that ain't never yours anyway. It ain't worth it, G. I promise y'all it's not worth it. But I'm not saying completely leave women alone. That's crazy. But you got to find a balance, and the balance should be more towards your purpose, way more than the female, way more. Because your purpose ain't going to leave you. Your purpose ain't going to cheat on you and fuck another dude and all this other shit. Your purpose ain't going to take from your work. It's actually adding to it. That's why at the end of the day, if a woman is not benefiting a man, aka a queen, she definitely shouldn't be focused. If she's not benefiting you, it's no reason to focus on her, because she really only focusing on you because you benefit her. If you was not benefiting her, then why the fuck this truck want to pull out in front of me like this? Somebody calling me, but I gotta go for now. I don't know what that is, but I gotta answer 50 back on the part 2 later on. Yeah, I'm back. So if you pay attention to what a lot of people are saying, even though they're dropping gems, they're definitely dropping gems. I feel like a lot of people's mindset can be altered if they don't have a full understanding and a full grasp of what being on your purpose is really all about. Being on your purpose cannot be about getting more women. For one, if you try to get women, you get less. The less you try to get women, the more they like you. Literally, if you be like, you know what, I'm gonna ignore all women, I ain't worried about them. Why? They beat your fucking door down, dog. But the moment you be like, man, I'm going out, get some pussy tonight, man, you ain't getting shit. That's just the way it works. So with that being said, that's 2 wins. I focus on my purpose and don't worry about women, and now they can't leave you alone. But A lot of men are in the mindset of, I'm going to get on my purpose so I can get more women. That is the wrong mindset to have when it comes to getting on your purpose, because what's going to happen is you're eventually going to be overtaken by the pussy. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. So the mindset of a lot of men, I'm going to get on my purpose, man. I'm going to get way more women and blah, blah, blah. That mindset is going to cause you to fall off. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get on your purpose. You're going to get whatever going on. And you still ain't going to be getting as many women as you think. Not only just by the fact that you're busy, but just by the fact that it just doesn't work that way. So what are you going to do? You're going to stop going to the gym. You're going to stop going to work. And all these other things. Because you thought being on your purpose brings women. It can make you more attractive, but it doesn't guarantee that you're going to get more women. Because there's other men on their purpose. So it's still the same shit. You're still in the same boat. If anything, it's worse. Because now you're dealing with men on a higher level. Your competition, you're on your purpose. You're trying to get a higher level woman. Now you're dealing with higher level men. So the competition is still there. The competition will never go nowhere. It will always be there. But if you don't want to fail when it comes to being on your purpose, you cannot make it about no damn women. You cannot be on, man, you think after all the money I have, I'm out here working 6 days because women? You think that's what motivated me? Or is it because I want to be great? Let's be honest about it. Because if it's about the women, then I should fall the fuck back, only work 2 or 3 routes, and just call a bunch of women all day long and try to get women. Because I got the money and shit now to attract them. So why not just fall back on routes and be like, yeah, I'm calling up everybody? Nah, because it's not about women. That's not what moved me. Granted, it would be awesome to fuck with a woman that really is a queen and share the life with her. I'm not saying that part, but I still don't do it for her. I do it for me. She's just a part of me. You know what I mean? So therefore, she benefits from me and what I do for me. The only people you should be on your purpose for, other than yourself, is your kids, if you got kids. And if you don't got kids yet, your mentality should be, I'm on my purpose to build generational wealth for my kids. Not for fucking pussy, man. They got it all wrong. They got y'all thinking, it's not that they got it all wrong. It's the perception that mindsets gravitate towards when they hear get on your purpose and you'll get more women to like you. It's not about, the purpose is not about women, dog. If you do it, if you get on your purpose for the women, you are going to fail. You are going to fall off at some point. 9 times out of 10, you're going to pick the wrong woman because she's going to be able to finesse you. But if it's about your purpose and you not doing it for the woman, she's not going to be able to finesse you more than like. It's going to be harder for her to finesse you because you're not in la la land. Oh, I need a woman in my life. I do it for the women. You're not in la la land. And women who are dealing with a lot of men are not on their purpose either. Ain't no way you're on your purpose and you got all the time in the world to be sleeping with all these men. How are you on your purpose? Ain't no way. You gotta be a mom. You gotta clean the house and all this other shit. Clean your car and all this other shit. And women are emotional. You gotta deal with your period and all this shit. But you have time to sleep with a bunch of men? How? Ain't no woman on her purpose. That's why I love about a woman on her purpose. A lot of y'all men scared of that. What you scared of? You should be wanting a woman on her purpose. That means less time she got to try to be out for the streets. That also means she prioritizes herself and prioritizes success and being a mom and whatever else instead of fucking dick. A lot of these women who are on Facebook all the time, they got all the time in the world for men, they not on a fucking purpose, man. They not trying to become great. They trying to get with certain men so it can make them great. They trying to become great off of men's greatness, but not the woman who's on her purpose. She's trying to connect with that man's greatness so both of y'all greatness could come together. There's a difference. But what a lot of men don't realize when it comes to pussy, you're going to more than likely get the woman who is trying to get great off of your greatness. But when it comes to that solid female, she's trying to bring greatness with your greatness. There's a big difference. And she got a pussy too. So, I mean, you're settling for less. When you just deal with a woman over pussy, you're settling for less. You should expect more out of a woman than just vagina. I think when a man starts to adapt to that mindset, his whole life will change. When a man says, you know what, a woman just pussy from a woman ain't enough. And once you do that, you're gonna find out that there ain't many women that's gonna qualify to be in your bubble. Therefore, you're not gonna be distracted as much. But if your mentality is, hey, as long as she got pussy, I'll fuck with her. You know, she give me pussy head, I'll fuck with her. Now you got all kind of women qualified. You know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. Yeah, man. I ain't trying to hate or none of that. Like if you think that having a bunch of women, that's what knocks your socks off, fine. But I'm telling you, man, if you really want success and you tired of fucking being not winning in life and you tired of looking at everybody else winning and you not winning and shit, the number one thing you got to cut off immediately is the mindset of looking for women. I didn't say you gotta cut women off, but you gotta keep that to a minimum. That's why I feel it's just better to have that solid ass chick more than a bunch of women, because when you have a bunch of women, obviously they're not all satisfying you, or you wouldn't need this one or this one or this one. You'd be satisfied like, I'm good, man. I got Beyonce. I'm good. I don't need no other chick. She give me everything I fucking need, and I ain't gotta have my mind off in Wonderland trying to figure out how to get more women and shit. You know what I mean? I can keep my mind on my purpose and being a father and all these other things. You know, this is what they're not telling y'all. And they're also not telling you that when you're on your purpose, it takes time and energy and all these other things, which means you got to take that time and energy and all those other things away from females and put them on your purpose. Because what's the point of trying to be, if you're going to do something, you got to try to be great at it. You got to go all in. You can't be half-stepping the shit. You can't half-step with your craft. I really want to make more of this video, but I can't. I gotta go. Plus, I look weird as fuck because my beard is gone. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? On to the next one. For now, y'all stay up. And even on the women's side, y'all women, if you constantly talking to men and putting all your energy towards men and answering their texts and trying to date men and find love and shit, you ain't on your purpose. You ain't on your purpose. Ain't no way. You don't have time for all that. Why y'all think a lot of these women who be trying to be independent and shit, they seem stuck up to y'all? You know what I mean? You think they stuck up, but they really not. What they really doing is they focusing on their purpose, and you got to qualify to fuck with one of them. In order to qualify and fuck with one of those type of women, you got to be that type of guy. But when you do qualify for one of those type of women, they're very rare, and you ain't got to worry about, well, this one fuck my girl and that one fuck my girl, because that girl, if she done with you, she gonna leave you and go on her own, and then she'll go get with somebody else. It ain't gonna be dick hopping. You see what I mean? That comes from low self-esteem. That comes from lack of being on a woman's. That comes from a woman's low self-esteem. It comes from a woman's lack of being on her purpose and having time to hop from dick to dick. A woman on her purpose don't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with y'all, man. You know, stop underestimating the quality of a real solid woman. People act like she don't exist no more. She exists, she just rare. You know what I mean? She exists, she just rare. You just think she don't exist because you got a lot of this fuckery going on by a lot of these other females. Just like they think no good dudes, solid dudes exist, because you got a lot of fuckery going on from the man's side. Don't throw your purpose away for no woman or man. It's not worth it. It's just not working, man. Life is way too short, you know what I mean, to always just worry about drinking, smoking, and pussy. I'm being honest. I get it. I'm a man. I understand. But I'm not putting that before my purpose, dog. I still ain't took a vacation yet. Still ain't. And I give y'all a perfect example. If I started this purpose in 2007, at first, before I knew and I was blue pill shit, yeah, it's about women and all that. But once I became red pill and understand the purpose of what a man is really supposed to be out here doing, you know what I mean? There's no way I could worry about women over the purpose. Plus, I understand that my purpose benefits a woman. You know, a lot of men get their woman and then they start working less and all that, and then they wonder why the woman leave. You're not even who you was. You're not even the guy that made her want you. You're somebody else. You falling off and shit. Because you got a woman now. Because you was only on your fucking purpose for the woman. And once you got the woman, you say, oh, I got the woman now. I'm good. I'm done. Dog, I'm going even harder. Because it never was about the woman. If it was about the woman, I'd just kick back right now and say, good, just give me 3 routes, I'm done. I wouldn't work 6 routes. I'll kick the fuck back, work 3 or 4 routes, and just call a bunch of women and try to get pussy all day. Don't do that. I'm hungry for success. I've been having sex since 10 years old. What can a woman possibly give me that I ain't experienced yet sexually? It ain't worth it. And on the other end, like I said, this is why it's important for you to view women as more than just pussy. In other words, if she just has pussy, she doesn't qualify. She got to have more than that to qualify to be in your bubble. Once you understand that mentality, you will never look at women the same. Because you will understand that these ones are only offering pussy and that's all they got to offer. This experience with this woman is a whole different ballgame, a whole different territory. And it benefits you as a man. When you dealing with the right woman, it's going to benefit you tremendously as a man. But if you're just dealing with a woman, I don't know how I said that. I think I said it right. But if you're just dealing with a woman who only offers pussy, I mean, that's 7th grade shit. You still getting benefits of females of 7th grade. But we adults now. So men should be expecting way more from women. That's just like women who are only getting dick from men. That's 7th grade benefits from a male. Your game should have been you should have stepped way up by now and expected way more from men. But if you just cool with sex, then this is what happens. That's why you got to have standards when it comes to women and men. Your looks and your sex ain't going to be enough, sweetheart. Yeah, you need to look good. I need to be attracted to you. And yeah, you better I need pussy and head from you. But that ain't going to be enough to qualify. Because there's another woman who's solid as fuck who got a pussy and a head. Translation to vice versa with the men. Yeah, you look good and you got this and that going on, but all you offer me is dick. There's other men who got this and that going on that want to offer me the world too. It's not rocket science. Stop settling and stop putting your purpose second to anybody other than your kids. If it's not your kids, nobody else should become in God, because God is your purpose. You know what I mean? You got to have God to pull this all off. If it's not God, or if it's not your kids, nobody else should come first over your purpose. Even your spouse, because you benefit your spouse by keeping your purpose first. I'm not saying that never love your spouse and I'm working 30,000 hours a day and I only talk to you once a day or one time for 5 minutes. I ain't saying that now. Come on now. But you get the point. Plus, your spouse is not the right spouse, ain't gonna make you pick your purpose or pick them over your purpose. You see what I'm saying? I would not, if I'm the right man for a woman, I ain't gonna be like, man, I just want you to stay home, quit your job. I just want you to stay home so I can control you and all this. I ain't gonna do that. If I'm the right guy, I'm gonna be pushing for her. I'm gonna be her number one fan. Like, get that shit. Get that. Don't give up. Fuck that shit. You got this in the bag. You know, this is what type of shit that happens when you get with the right motherfucker. You know what I mean? Same thing with a woman. The right woman don't sidetrack you. What did Jay-Z say? I keep my head both of them where they supposed to be. Because hoes will get you sidetracked and clap from close feet. He did not say a woman gets you sidetracked, because a real woman don't get you sidetracked. If anything, she helps you stay more focused. And she tries to help you not get sidetracked and stay focused. Y'all not ready because y'all still settling for just pussy. You're not looking at other attributes that is more important than a woman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, rewind this shit, man.